Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fuzzball40. Today I am bringing you part 2 of the most profitable sniping filters that you can find at the moment. Again, I'm going to caveat with sniping filters. I don't really like the mentality that you sit there and snipe for 400 hours. You don't need to with this method. All you have to do is just sort of do cycles. Like I told you last time, cycles, to keep just looking for those players. Eventually they'll come up and you'll be able to basically buy them. You ain't got to snipe them. Buy them, list them straight away and make profit off them straight away. So last episode, if you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch it. I told you about the German league and the league SPC teams to look at. That was one that you can see on the screen now, Paderborn, looking at their CDM, CM, centre-backs and strikers. The other one was Dusseldorf, which is their centre-backs, left-backs, right-backs, strikers, centre-mids. Basically everyone for Dusseldorf that's not gold. And for Union Berlin, their centre-backs, their right-backs and left-backs, they're all in midfield and their strikers. Those teams are all very silver and bronze heavy. So they're the three what you need to look at. Again, make your list. Start making lists now. So go okay, call Dusseldorf, Paderborn, and Union Berlin. You can use the goalkeeper for Werder Bremen, like I told you, Capino, or the bronze goalkeeper they've got. Be careful of the bronze goalkeeper, like I said before, because people tend to list them quite close in value to the Capino. You might as well buy Capino for that. People are happy to pay the extra 200 for the sake of a lot higher rating. But today, we're going to move on to the next set that you're going to need to add to your list. So you've got your Bundesliga list. Now you're going to start your CSL list, okay? I'm going to start off with centre-backs from this league. Now, the Chinese league is notorious in terms of the fluctuations, okay? So stick to the centre-backs, because that's what I tend to do, okay? Now, Beijing Guoan, or however you pronounce it, Guoan, have their centre-backs, and they fluctuate massively all the time. So do it as you're doing it, and just check them out. So 2,200 and the 3,000, I'm going to buy both, right? And the reason I buy both is I just set that filter to 3,500 and none came up other than those two. Okay? So I'm going to put this one up there for 3.5. Put him for 3.5 we'll go with. Put him up there with him. List him. And this guy the same. We'll list him for 3.4. Chances are they'll sell. I just bought him. I was going to see how much they're selling for. But look, even then, I could have searched for longer. See, that was an error on my part there, because look at that. 4,500 is the nearest. So, I mean, mine will sell quickly, and that's fine, because I'm flipping them. But again, maybe I was a bit hasty there. It's one being bid on for 3,200, right? I literally could have just put them on there for 4,000 coins, they still would have sold. So, but Beijing Guoan, there you go. There's literally right now a one for you. And don't write off anyone, even if they are little, like, 1,000 coins, right? Because if they're all here, 900 coins, I'll just have a little look here and I go, okay, there's some for 600, 800, there's no point. There's no point me investing in Beijing Renhe, right? Chongqing, sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. If you are Chinese, I do apologise, but it's hard. I don't speak Chinese. But 3,000, 2,500. So there's one for 2,1 there. Let's have a little look. Go to 2,5 and just see what we've got. Let's see how many we've got at 2,5. As to whether or not I flip. 2.5, 2.16, without a doubt, we'll buy him. And one of those guys has already sold that just for 3.5, so I'm a little bit miffed I didn't send for more. I'm going to buy this one as well. And I'm going to buy this one as well. Now, the reason I'm going to buy all of them, I'm going to list them all for 2.4, okay? So some of them I'll make my money back on, but that means that the one I've just bought for 1.6, I'll make more of my coins back off. This one here. So we'll list them for 2.4. And we'll list him for 2.4. Now, they might sell, they might not. But I'm not going to lose anything on them realistically, so we'll list him there, stick him there. But they're 2.5 is the minimum they're going for. And that's all their centre-backs there. Dalian Yifang, I'm pretty sure, are really, really cheap, but we'll have a look. To be sure. But remember, centre-backs in this league is all you need. To be making coins, all you need is centre-backs. And I know it sounds ridiculous to say, just Chinese league centre-backs, but trust me, very few of them are high tier. Very few of them have got gold in them. Guangzhou is one I like to use. Usually, they're about 3k each. Today, they're heightened, I think. 3k was pretty much the right guess. 2.5, no one then I'm bothered about, but when we go do a loop round again, I'll look again and see if anyone's listing any cheap. Guangzhou RNF, I'm pretty sure, isn't a big one. Okay, apparently today it is. 3,000, 2,800, 2,900. Not really too interested in that, I'm not going to lie. 3.2, not much to be made in those. So we'll flick through again. Hebei is a big one. They're usually quite expensive, these guys. So we've got 5.2 and 5,000. Just want to see if there's many more than that. So 5,000, the 5.2 is just gone. I'm not going to bother buying 5.4 by the time I sell it, it's not making much. But Hebei is another one. Henan Gianni, I don't think is much. Again, if I'm pronouncing this wrong, I apologise. I really do. I'm laughing, but I do apologise if I pronounce them wrong. And I'm doing any because the Chinese League doesn't really require too many high-rated teams. You sometimes need to use silvers, but don't get too bogged down in that. No one really here. Miranda can be a really good one sometimes, although he's gold. He does spike. Yeah, this one, Shandong Luneng. No, I don't want to put the max I can do it in, that's right. This one usually is about 3k plus. Quite cheap tonight, 2,000. So there's a few for 2,000, but you see how these 2,000 haven't sold yet? I'd be more inclined to look at these guys, the silvers here, because these guys haven't sold, but they've been there for a while. So I probably wouldn't bother with buying them at the moment. I'll just be mindful of that. Shanghai Shenhua. Don't think these are very expensive usually. Okay, apparently I'm wrong, and Shenhua are expensive. They're not normally like this. 3,100, but that seems like the only one that's on the market, and I've missed out on him now. Yeah, we're going to buy him. Because I have him on the market, it's 3.8. So we're listening for 3.7. It's like 600 coins after tax, which is fine. Happy enough with that. And you see, I'm not really sniping these players, I'm just flicking through. That's what I'm doing, just flicking through and seeing what they've got. So Shanghai Senua, Shanghai SIPG. These guys don't sell for very much because most of the players in this are gold. So you don't really need to worry so much about rating and stuff like that, so they don't tend to sell for very much. Shenzhen Kaisa, I don't think they sell for much either. No, like 400s and stuff like that there. Tianjin Teda, I don't think they sell for much either. No, and then I think we end up going around again. Might be one more, but I don't think there is. 1,000 for both of those, but they're quite late on, so I'm going to say no to those. And Wuhan, I don't think sell for much either. Well, 950, they won the market. We'll have a little look. 1-3, nah, not too bothered. Right, we'll just go see if anyone else has sold while we've been sitting there. 3 have sold. So we've sold, both of those sold, and one of those sold straight away. There you go. So the guy probably bought, I don't know what I bought for him, but there's profit there, profit there, profit there, straight away, within seconds, okay? I've got other guys selling on there. We'll leave those guys there for now so we get an idea of what sells. And then we'll repeat again. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you how I do it normally. So what I'll do now is I'll go Bundesliga. And this is how you put it all together. So Bundesliga, we start at Dusseldorf, and we go right back, start right back, and we go up here, and we go 6,200, nothing there. 7,200, nothing there. 8,200. They're all about the same price. I'm not going to bother touching them. Centre backs, 8,200 there. We've got the gold guy. We've got silver to make sure. 7,000. We buy him straight away. So there's 8,200 minimum there. I'm going to pop him up on the trade pile, and I'm going to go straight away and list him because he'll sell straight away. So 8,500 cheaper than the market at the moment. So we'll go and list this guy for 8,002 maybe. He'll sell straight away. I'm just going to find him. Leave these guys there for now. These are the guys from the investments I made. If you didn't watch the last video, I explained why I'm happy about what I did with there. So we'll list him for like 8.3. He might sell straight away, but I guarantee you he'll sell. We'll make profit of him. So we'll list him up there. We've got centre backs. Let me just now go to left backs. We saw in the last video about 6,000 they were. 6,500. We've got 6.5. 5.8. And someone's bidding on him. Now 5.8. First time for 6.4. Half that's 3.2. I'll make like 200 coins. Am I like about 200 coins from him? Probably not. Profit's profit, don't get me wrong, but he's been sat there for ages, so me thinking he's done stuff for 6.4 is probably slim to nothing, so I'm not going to bother with him. Then we go CDMs. CMs. Neither of those are selling, so we go, okay, cool. 7.7s. I mean, there's 2 there for 7.7. But 8.3 is too close, no point. CDMs. Nothing there. And then strikers. Go up a little bit more. We'll go to like 10. And we'll just look at the silvers. All we're interested in is the silvers. 11,500. He's literally just been listed. But I thought we saw something. I live off 12.5, so I won't bother with him. 11.5. I mean, if I sold him for 12.5, probably no point though. And then we go now. So we move on. We go Paderborn. And we start again. Strikers. We look at that. We go, okay, cool. They're 12.5, 12.5. I'll just take a quick flick through. See, 8.5, 8.9 there. I am tempted by those. Let me just see at 10s. So 10.5 is what we're looking at. I'm going to buy him. I'm going to buy him. I'm going to list them both for like 9.8. Realistically, they will sell. Someone will come along and buy them. And it's not exact science, lads, but I also happen to know that these players that I'm just listing here, I know for a fact... Oh, that was a fucking error. I listed him for wrong. Talking too much. I know for a fact that they sell for over 10k normally. So it's fine for me if I don't make profit straight away on them. I mean, I just made a massive error on that one. I've just cost myself a K by talking too much, but it's okay. Worst things will happen. CM 9891. So 9-1 with this for 9-8. Not much of profit there, no point doing that. CDM, we'll look at 10s and 9s. Listen to just to 11 to see if there's any more going. Yeah, no point in that one. And then we'll go centre backs, Paderborn. None there. 8,000. So 757. If there's none at 6, then I'm probably not going to be making much profit either way. We'll go 6-7 and see how many are off there. 6-6, 6-5. Not really any point in them. We go, okay, cool. So now we go to Union Berlin. The one I told you again last time about. We go centre backs are there. We know they sell for about 2,900, 3,000 coins. So we know, right, well, that's what they're selling for, 2,800. There's no point right now in buying any of those. Then we look at CDMs. There are none, so let's go up. And we go, okay, cool. 5,900. Let's see if there's any here. 5,000s. They're at the moment. So let's go 4,009, because we know there's one for 5,000 there. 4-5. Nah, not interested in those. It's always fun when it does that. But do you see how we're doing it, lads? We're making our way around, and you haven't got to sit there and be one of those ridiculous guys. Like, I've seen Homeless Penguin sniping. The guy's incredible. But I ain't got time to be sitting there trying to faff about with the sniping like that. And who's got time for that? So what we do instead is do it the way I do it, and I just make my way through these. And I think it was Nepenthes that taught everyone that this was a method of trading. And it's a really effective method of trading, because not everyone's doing it. And I like it because it means that you're not flooding the market at once with new players once you've invested. No one there that I'm interested in for them. But it's done it again. Why does it keep doing that? You're not flooding the market with players at once. You're just putting the players that you just bought back on the market again. But you're just making solid profit of it each time. It's just continual solid profit. Right mids, 2,928. We can find any cheaper than that than fair, but nope, not interested in them. Left mids. Definitely got left mid, do that. Left back we'll go to. Left back, I'm paying for selling one as it stands at the moment. For 8,100. So there might be one cheaper than mine. The market's one. Mine hasn't sold. 7.4. I'm going to buy him. We're going to buy him. So we've just sold something else. Do that. Click him on. So we know there's not one on the market for 8.2. So we're going to go again. 8.2 because that's what I just had it at. I'm pretty sure anyway. Pray God I did. Yeah, so 8.2 there was none. 8.3 there's none. 8.4 there's none. 8.5 there's none. 8.6 is the nearest to mine. So I'm happy with that. I'm like, okay, cool. Now we'll go right back. And the reason why I'm showing you it, lads, is so you get an idea of how I'm doing it and how quickly the coins like come back into your club eventually once you're doing it. So 2 for 6,000 and there's one for 6.7. Are there any more above that? So I could go and buy the 6,000. One's just been bought already, which is pretty quick. Now 6.7. That's on for 6.7. Not enough profit there for me to be bothered about it. So that's that. So now I've done Bundesliga. I go, okay, cool. I could have done the keeper as well, but I won't bother for now. We'll go CSL, so the video's not too long. And we start a Beijing Goran again, and we do centre-backs. And go out, lads, and look at other positions in the Chinese league. And see if any of them are selling, because they might be. I'm missing something here right now. This guy will buy straight away. Now, early one, we saw they were selling for 4,005. So I'll put them up on a trade pile, and let's have a little look. And see what they're selling for now. So we've got 3.7. I'm going to buy him as well. Because that guy I just bought, it makes sure I make profit for that guy there. So none there. 4.5 was the price they were earlier on. 4.4 now, we're looking at 4.3 and 4.4. Right, so we'll list them up for 4.2. And that's, again, it's profit for both of them. It's not masses, but the profit that I make from each of them offsets it. So you have the one that I paid more for, make a slight bit of profit on the one I paid less for, make quite a bit of profit on. So we'll go and list Hoffman. Again, we'll list him at about 8.2. Which is a random one, I don't know what he's doing there. And then this guy here, we're looking at 4... Was it 4.4? So we're listing for 4.2. So profit on him's not going to be masses. Profit on this guy, though, will be quite a bit. Because he was 2.9. So as you see, we take away one of the ones that's expensive there. And we do that. And then, don't get too bogged down. Don't go and buy every single one you get. But just be smart about it and go, okay, cool, let me remove some barriers in the way of him selling. Right, so Beijing Guan, none. Beijing Ren here, don't think sell for much again. So we'll get rid of that, because I'm going to clear that one out. And then we'll go 1,000. I'm pretty sure Beijing Ren here don't really sell for much. Nope. So we go, okay, cool. Now let's go Chong Kim. 2,000. I think I've got one on the market for 2,000 as well. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe not. 2.8. I mean, I could buy that one there, but I don't know how much it's gonna sell. How much it's gonna make me, if I'm honest. 2006, 2005 is there. There's profit to be made. Like 200 coins. I'm not too bothered about risking coins for that. Danny if I don't. Guangzhou. 2001, and I know it's not cheaper in the market than that. Only one we're looking at 3k for them, I think. I think 3k was near the mark we were talking about earlier on. 2.8, 3k. So they're all 3k. So I'm going to go relist that guy. Straight flip him again. Apologies if it's taking long, lads, but I want to show you how easy it is to do. And we're going to flip him straight away for 2.9. Yeah, 2.9 will be fine. He'll sell for 2.9 eventually. 3k is usually the average I see Guangzhou sell for anyway, so even if it doesn't sell straight away, he'll sell eventually. But see, there's 13 cards in the market now. Now, even if you average out those 13 cards and say, right, we're making 700, 800 coins, some of them are making more, some less. Even if you say, let's say 600 coins, so it's 13 cards that run there, with 18 in total on the market, on the transfer pile that we're going to sell. If you say 600 times 18, you're looking at about 10k profit, and it's been about, between the two videos, literally about 25 minutes work. It's easy coins. It's easy coins, and there's no reason not to do it. I say it to everyone all the time, it's such an easy thing to do that you may as well do it. Now, I could buy that guy listed for 2.6 and make like 300 coins, but I'm not going to do that for now. Hebe, it's my favourite one. Sometimes I pick up guys on this for literally like a few hundred coins. It's amazing. 5,000 he's out. That's mental. That's utterly mental. 6,000, 5,000. No, I'm not too bad about that. But sometimes with Hebe, you can literally pick them up for like discard price. Literally discard price. Jiangsu Suning, we'll go to 1,500. I know my marks for these ones as to what I should be doing them at. You'll learn it over time. But like that guy there, be mindful because Miranda's not much more than that. Usually anyway. And I'd rather pay the extra few hundred coins when I'm doing the SBC for Miranda like that. Because it means that I can afford to put lower tier players in my club anyway. Shandong Luneng, this one is always like usually very profitable for me. 2,000 for those. Let's go 1.9. Let's see if there's any silvers on there. 1,500, 1,700. I'll have a look at silvers quickly. Because you're going to have silver Shandong Luneng. They haven't got that many big name players. I don't think they've got any. So you do need to use silvers for them. So 3,100 in there. I just want to check if they've got any golds. They've got Fellaini, and I think that's it. I could be completely wrong here. But I just want to check quickly. I'm pretty sure it is just Fellaini. Yes, so Fellaini is the only one they have. So you probably have to use silver centre-backs for Shandong Luneng. So you could look at that and go, okay, cool. Let me look at 4,000, just see what they've got on there. And go, okay, cool. So there's 3,100 here. It's not worth investing in them, but at the moment, that's definitely something to think about. Shanghai Shenyue, that's the one that got me earlier on. So literally was like, there's no way it's this expensive. I don't know what's happened to them. Unless everyone's just started doing their SBC, but 3.6. I'm going to regret coming off of him now, because I bet he's the only one that's on the market for 4.6 yet. So we'll list him 4.5. And there's one being bid on right now. So that person might come along and buy this one. If someone snaps that one up for 4.6, they'll come back and buy my one. Guaranteed. Because I have no choice. Because they'll panic then. People start panicking. And then that's essentially what you do, lads. Now, there are other filters on the Chinese league. So centre mids, CDMs. Look at the teams and work out the ones that you can go for. I will add this as we go, basically. So once I realise there's other filters and whatnot. But for me, it takes up enough of my time just to do centre-back. I don't need to do other ones. But it's worth you doing that. More cards are sold. So look, these ones I've just done there. That one sold straight away. I know he sold. I'm gutted about that because I missed out on 1,000 coins, which is really infuriating. But these ones are just sold that I just bought. So all of those that I've just sold, again, making massive profit on these cards. And we just picked up all these cards here. It's not really sniping. I call it sniping filters because that's essentially what it is. But you haven't even got to snipe them. Like, you literally have not got to snipe them. We're going to leave them there. And as we do the episodes, I'm going to show you which ones sold, which ones didn't. But that's going to be the end of this video, lads. So far within the Bundesliga and the Chinese League, I'm going to show you League Earn in a minute. Well, in the next video. In a minute for me, so we're filming it straight after this. I'm going to show you League Earn. League Earn's a bit iffy, and I like League Earn, but it's not big profit. Pardon me, bloody hell. It's not big profit to be made. So with League Earn, I'd be mindful of just going for the ones I specifically say to go for. Don't go beyond what I'm saying. There's only 2 or 3 teams in Ligue 1 that we need to bother about. Then after that, we'll talk about meta players and players that I think you need to pick up and when to pick them up and to add them to your list here. And then after that, we'll talk about special cards as well. But if you did find this video helpful at all, please do subscribe. Please do drop a like down below. We're bringing out content every single day. I'm really pleased with how the channel's growing. Very thankful for how the channel's growing. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace. Have a good day. It's going to be, I keep saying good evening in the end of my videos. Have a good day, because you've seen this in the morning. And I'll be live again tonight. Will it be tonight? Yeah, it will be Friday night for Weekend League. Have a good one, lads. Speak to you later.